Let's do a 5-card reading for a Libra. First, we shuffle 3 times. Do it again. Let's start over again. We doing a 5-card reading for a Libra. This is about the Libra traits. The first card, the second card is the Libra emotion, and the third card is a Libra gift, and the fourth card is the effect of a Libra gift, and the fifth card is the results of a Libra, the final results, the overall results. Now, let me shuffle 3 times. One more time. Let me cut 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Now, the first 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, the traits of a Libra. Boom. It's the 4. That's the 4 of clubs. Looking in this book. Help me out a little bit. So, it's Venus and Aries. So, you know how accurate this is? So, Libra love would be like an Aries. Venus mixed with Aries. A Venus and Mars mixture. So, it's balanced right there. And so, their love is more dominant. Their love is more powerful. Their sexuality is high. They're sensual, and when it comes to love, they take leadership in that. And so they love like an area where they might be dominant in love. And so this is their traits with the Aries mixture. And so they can go to war when they deal with love, when they deal with their emotions, because love is emotion, Venus is emotion, and it's the female aspects. So when you got the woman in Mars, this makes the Libra like balance with Aries and Venus mixture. So it makes a Libra more, when it comes to love, more excited, more hyped up about love, and make them more empathic when it comes to love. And they got a lot of energy when it comes to love. So Libra is all about love because you got Venus, love. Venus is how they love. So you got Aries there. They love like an Aries, which means they determined. They be a warrior about those they love. They protect those they love. And they want to spread love to everyone in the warrior style. And they are a warrior when it comes to emotions that deal with love. They will go through it when dealing with love. So this is the 4 of clubs right here. And so with this energy right here, this fire. So they love the fire energy. It's very spiritual because fire is spiritual love. It's creative love. It's the love that's very powerful, help them rise and make them happy. Because you understand, fire is happy energy. And fire people like to create. They're very creative. They're very stylish, very artistic. You got the Venus right there. And Aries give them that drive to be more creative when it's in Venus. They can super in love, but they also can be the one who quick thinking. They quick thinkers. So this their trait. This is the card to deal with the Libra trait right here, which is Venus and Aries. And that's like magic, because like Libra already Venus, right? And cards could tell it all. The true traits of a Libra, and the opposite of a Libra is an Aries. So this how a Libra love. I'm saying with a little aggressiveness, because Libra got that aggressive attitude, but they're very cool, very strong, very confident. And they show that because Aries is very powerful. They're very confident. And they be an example of love because they're Aries right here. So this is the Libra traits. They think quick. So they claircognizance where they can read your mind, because the fire is claircognizant. It knows. It's confidence like that. And live by intuition, because Aries take initiative quick, fast to its intuition. So this is the Libra trait right here. And when it comes to dealing with people, they do their all for people. Now we're going to see the emotion states of the Libra. The Libra emotions, which is the 3 of Spade. Now let's see what planet represents the 3 of Spade. And you better believe me, the spirit is always with these cards. So 3 of Spade. I'm gonna tell you right now, it's an air sign because their emotions is 3 of Spade. So it's Saturn and Libra is their emotions. Saturn mixed with Libra. It makes them disciplined when it comes to the mind, discipline when it comes to the Libra traits. And so they be careful what they say. They know how to speak. They speak organized. And Sagittarius, Saturn give them that strength. They give them that strength. They make them strong. And they will go through things that deal with the Libra traits. Deal with love, deal with fashion. Deal with the mind, intelligence, the intellect. And if they did struggle with their learnings later on in life, they will learn because Saturn is like the teacher. So just make a Libra teacher when it comes to love, when it comes to Libra traits, when it comes to the mind. So Libra can teach you how to use your mind. And Saturn also deals with a mediumship. So it's the emotions of a Libra. It's mediumship. So they pick up on your thoughts and they know your thoughts. And they can pick up on your feelings because Saturn is earthly. And so they pick up on your feelings. And Libra deals with the air. So they pick up on your feelings. Like a whole bunch of thoughts flow through them. You know what I'm saying? So they know your feelings, they know your thoughts, your emotions. Because what Earth do, it holds their thoughts. It holds thoughts. And so Libra know you, but they learn through emotions. They don't really want to display their emotions because that Saturn right here and Libra is about not revealing their emotions. But as long as they express their emotions, they know they'll win. Because they deal with emotions. That's why they can talk to anybody. And Saturn like to pay attention to listen, just like Libra. And Saturn is exhausted in Libra. So with this being said, he had the 4-3 combination of what a Libra is. 4-3, which is 7. That's amazing. Because numerology, the 4 is Uranus. Number 3 is Jupiter. So here you have it. So right now, more on the Libra. The Libra will be Uranus, like conjunction to Jupiter. It makes them humanitarian on a global scale. It makes them more about love. So this like more like fire and air together. Because Libra represents both sides, fire and air. You know what I'm saying? Really, but that's the part that they don't say. The fire is emotion too. So the 4 is Uranus. So they're unique, they're different. And Uranus is humanitarian, deal with the higher mind, clear cognizance. Again. And then you have Saturn that's exhausted in Libra, which is their emotions. And so they're disciplined. They will go through things and they would do things. They would use their knowledge in a practical way. So everything they learn, they will apply it. And so they make a good judge of character. And they discipline when listen to both sides of a situation. They make a great judge right here. This is a very strong card right here. When you got Saturn and Uranus, this is their emotions. Now, their gifts. Libra's gifts. Ooh, the King of Clubs. So, you know what the King of Clubs represents? I'm going to get the red book right here so you can understand what the King of Clubs represents. The King of Clubs represents the master of knowledge. And this is the most psychic card in the deck. And this they gift. This they gift. See, this is the card book. I'm trying to tell you that the spirit all resonate with me when it comes to these signs. See, the master, the master. Let me see if you can see it. Well, the master of knowledge. Right here it says, this is the most psychic card in the deck. And so this is Libra's gift. Just their gift. And so King of Clubs is their gift. And that's my birthday card, the King of Clubs. That's amazing. And so this says that these people sit at the top when it comes to knowledge and communication. They hold everything that need to be in authority in any area they choose. These people have a direct line to knowledge, accumulating from the many past lives. Rarely do they live by any doctrine or philosophy other than their own. They live by their own book, their own intuition, their own feelings. And we're talking about the Libra right here. See, the well that feeds the mind is inexhaustible and comes from a higher source. So Libra deal with the mind. This is their gift. The gift is dealing with the mind, the psychic ability, the gift to know you, to know him, to know her. So these are the people who live by their own truth and it's the Libra right here. They can be found in all types of professions, usually in a position of responsibility. They're always respected in whatever capacity they are engaged. And say this the most successful artists. You know, Libras are artists, musicians, and statesmen. And also they make fine, distinguished, and they are very popular and well liked. It said it in this book. So y'all can know that I'm not capping about this. They're well popular and well liked. So they do their best work with a partner. And what do Libra deal with? Partnership. So you know that the spirit is helping me choose these cards. So you know the spirit is in these cards. It's like your tarot read. So it also says these people are often very emotionally sensitive. They have strong ties to their childhood that has its share of challenges. So like I said, with this card, it has its share of challenges. Saturn and Libra right here. They go through it to be the best teachers. It's okay. And so it also says that they move into the recognition of power and responsibility. This is their birthright. This is the most psychic card in the deck. So much that their intuitive approach to life is second nature. They're the most psychic card out of all cards in the deck. Now, at all birthdays, it says that their greatest challenge lies in the concept of marriage, an occasional habit of getting into a rut and not pushing themselves to their highest potential. Which means they could be lazy and put things off instead of going for their goals. So they have a lot to give to the world, which can lead to regret later in life if they don't use their gifts. If they don't use their talents. And say this deals with, say the King Club, which is this type of Libra, that based a good marriage, and they love the feeling of being in a close relationship. It's pretty much a Libra. I said there are aspects of marriage that's very challenging for them. One of the major aspects is the part that tells them that they will lose their personal freedom in a marriage. Freedom is an important word for the King of Clubs. We're talking about the Libra now. You understand freedom with all else signs is very important. Even though Libras like to bond, connect. It's including a happy relationship in some cases. You might say that the King Club has a problem around freedom, though it doesn't prevent them from getting married or settle down. Because they deal with partnership. And it's the King of Club. Okay. And right here it says the King of Club, which this type of Libra, are always known for what they said or wrote. This is what the element of clubs is all about. Communication, thoughts, words, ideas, beliefs, and mental distractions are the rim of the club's suit. And so, the most fulfilled among the kings, which mean Libras, is those who stand and proclaim the highest truth to the world and help others in the process. That's what Libra's here to do, to help others in the process, bring balance to the world. And so now, the effects of this gift that Libra have is this card right here. I'm doing it in order. 6 of Hearts, which I got to realize in numerology, the 6 represents Venus, Libra, and Taurus. Libra and Taurus. Then it's the heart, this emotions. So boom. Okay, let's see what the 6 of Hearts represents in this book. The 6 of Hearts. This is real, beautiful people. The 6 of Hearts. Where you at? Come on. There you go. The 6 of Hearts. Let's see if I can see the 6 of Hearts. It's Sun and Scorpio. So boom. The effects of the Libra gift is the Sun and Scorpio. Okay. The effects of Libra's gifts is they're loyal. They got strong likes and dislikes. We know that. This deal with emotional life, we know that. So the effects of their gift is the emotional state, emotional fulfillment, but also financial fulfillment. All this in one. So say they should remain calm and think everything through slowly and careful. Because deal with Scorpio energy. So this is the effects of a Libra with the King of Club gift. It is the Sun in Scorpio. So Scorpion-like nature. The effects is that transformation from the dark side to the light side. The effects is that a Libra will succeed and can make a mark in the world because it's with the Sun of Scorpio spirit. The effects is that the Libras, like the detectives, investigators, they can be that and dive deeper to the unknown and stuff like that. And so, of course, Scorpio is very psychic, might be the most, but this is the effects of it. It's love, which they got the ability to bring love to the world. Because 6 represents humanitarian, just like the 9. But this is on a smaller level, but they can do it on a bigger level because the King of Clubs right here. So they can be the great humanitarians. Now, the final results of all of this that I read about the Venus and Aries, that's the Libra trait. The Saturn and Libra, that's the Libra trait. The King of Clubs, that's the Libra trait. And the Sun and Scorpio, the Libra trait. And now, the effects of all this. And you wonder, and you like, wow, that's a lot of powerful cards in here. You got Mars, you got Scorpio, you got Saturn, and you got Libra itself. And what you got to understand, this King of Clubs is also represents fire energy. It represents like Aries, the cardinal. But so the effects of all this will be the Joker. It's the wild card. The Joker get to do what he want to do. The effects is you get to live life to the fullest. You get to do what you want to do. Cause it's the wild card right here. Okay, let me show you what the Joker in this card book. The Joker get to do what they want to do. And so the Joker is the one who's independent, very creative, young, acting, and deals with royalty. The effects, the overall results is their independence, they're youthful, very young, beautiful, screening independence. And they get to do what they want. So Libra life is how they make it. That's what the Joker represents. It's how they make it. And Joker part of playing cards is the most powerful card, the big Joker. So Libra get to do what they want to do. So many Libras are successful musicians and artists. And they can choose whatever profession that they want to. So whatever they set their mind into, so that's how they create the reality that this card deal with, the Joker. So that's the final results of it. So now y'all have the Libra. And that's just from the playing cards. I do most zodiacs like this, and it's fun. Like, wow.